never miss. Nah, trust me, it ain't what the real. Yeah.
Here we go, set. 79 runs.
You just want us on the list, don't do it, hey. Don't say I didn't warn you. It's all love, I'm just looking out for you. I don't know how she got like that. I'm still trying to get the old me back. Hey, looks could kill. You would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind, hey. Fatal by design, most wanted.
Walk McKinley Street 138 just to hit the swap meet. If I ain't got it, cousin got it, sister got it, auntie said she got me. And now I got it, cousin got it, sister got it, auntie got it. Yeah, drive by, we duck and dodge, real dodge. We was trying to make it home, cause home base the only place you feel safe. We was never on our own. Coordinated, dollar maker, corn lady, she was early moon. Hustler, I had to get a true religion, rock away right out the drum. My life revolve around palm trees, but ain't sweet cause I done lost homies. My life revolve around palm trees, but ain't.
This is the Rich Eisen Show.
Brandon, hey. Hey, so listen.
Second week of training here at Nike.
Ready? Zona 88. Ready, go.
Trying to get big, call me fly. I don't face my life, I don't lie. Treat life like I might die. Don't like myself sometimes.
LA 85. LA 85.
Don't feel like your head got screws, a little bit loose. If I lose, ain't no fool, got deja vu. I'm a man, I'm a dog, I juice. Just know I'm so too. Talk like, gotta figure it out, and I wish I did too.
Set. London. Set. Hut.
All right, so let's get to the interesting part. Somehow, there isn't any footage.
If you haven't heard the name Jordan Wright yet, believe me, you're about to be hearing it a whole lot real soon. She's one of the top young agents in the game, and we're actually live here at Nike headquarters. Jordan, what are we doing out here today?
We're watching the soon-to-be #1 pick get some work in.
Oh, so you're calling it right now, huh? You think he's going first overall? That's a wrap?
Of course. I mean, I can't name one player who has dominated the way he has.
True.
The hype has been building and building since high school, and every step of the way, he has lived up to it. I mean, everyone's still talking about the college football playoff, and that was a month ago.
The eyes of the football world have descended upon this grand palace. The Superdome is is the second of our 2 semifinal matchups in the college football playoffs, as it'll be the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Texas Longhorns. To play in next Monday's national championship game in Miami, we are underway here in New Orleans. Now, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now. Looking to throw. Wade. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Sheds, evades the tackler, and now some space. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Fallon Harris from 4 yards out.
What's up, Ace? I'm not really gonna have my mic on this game. But I'm gonna respond if you type a chat.
And it's good to make it 7-0.
So yeah, guys.
So after the touchdown, the Spartans back out there to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. On the ground, the drive starts with Sims. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5.
Yeah, I'm orange. Bruh, join the call, bruh. Just join the call.
For this offense going forward.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the 1st quarter. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw it out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. He'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Wade in the gun. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Young. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try to get downfield.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case,
under pressure, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. On the right side, caught by Green. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did,
a fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. Darren Walker, 52 yards. And the Longhorns are an extra point away from tying the ballgame here in the final minute of the first half. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them, because the PAT title, they didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the defense has come up with it. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football. But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Flushed out right. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. Buster Holiday as the first half is winding down. And the Longhorns have the lead. The Longhorns deciding that they're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's brought down. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker?
Now a hit and a loose football. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off with great anticipation. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. On, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays most of these quarterbacks do that. They want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a big play there on 3rd down. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man here, Sims, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before it's brought down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Green. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Well, we know how important it is, Charles, to have a quarterback who can take off and run with it when need be. This is a great job right here.
And he just exhibited what he's shown throughout his career, and one of the reasons why they like him so much. And
it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Wade. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a... Great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swing, slant.
And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Longhorn... to add on to that lead. The try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. To throw on second down. Wade. Pass complete to Harris. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. The throw taken in by Sims. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. It's a squib kick picked up near the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Alexander. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wade. And he's got his target, Harris. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play that time on the catch and run. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little. And that is caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Spartans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is a big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. Throw left side complete. That's Sims. A solid stiff arm. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So led by a collective team effort. Well, some of the biggest stars of the college football world will be on display tonight as we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight we play for the College Football Playoffs National Championship as it'll be the Clemson Tigers taking on the Texas Longhorns. Set for football now in South Florida. Strap in, folks. It's going to be a good one. And we are underway in the national championship game. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. And that's complete. It's Sims. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. He finds his man complete. It's Sims. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
He finds his man, complete. That's Sims. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. He finds his man, complete. That's Sims. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. He finds his man, complete. It's Sims. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run for it with Martin. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sims. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Longhorns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They begin with Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Finding some room. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. Throw left side, complete. That's Sims. Uses the stiff arm. Oh, one more time. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. They'll try and run it with Martin. And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels...
And he loses the football the 2nd time. It's going the other way. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He finds his man, complete. It's Sims. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
For as much as we extol his route running and him as a pass catcher, he might be better with the ball in his hands. He did not want to go down there until he found the end zone. And while he didn't quite get there, he and his guys are set up near the goal line now, 1st and goal.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender.
And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. It's complete. Busts through the tackle. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. It's a squibber picked up around, and oh my goodness, he loses it again. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sims.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Sims. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. And they're going to speed things up here. He finds his man, complete. It's Sims. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A great play there. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Longhorns add on to that lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The Longhorns deciding that they're going to go for 2. So that'll back them up 5. The Longhorns deciding that they're going to go for 2. That's caught.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Final play of the half. It's Taylor. He finds Rivera. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. Andre Bridges as time expires in the first half.
And the Tigers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play.
Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national title game.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time.
And you have to think... Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sims. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made.
And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. The Longhorns deciding that they're going to go for 2. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a 1st down.
3 quarters have come and gone. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, Jewell. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Over the middle, complete. That's Powers. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Now Taylor. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Brothers, just About a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody didn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. 3 yards the gain there, second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So that'll do it. For the first time since 2005, the Texas Longhorns are the kings of college football.
For all my listeners out there, I'm just going to put it to you this way. NFL teams love championship pedigree.
No matter the game.
It's hard knowing. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I didn't expect to answer any questions about my favorite marine mammals. Not really my area of expertise.
Well, this one is a little more straightforward. Teams that pick near the top of the draft are generally concerned with how guys who've had a lot of success in college will handle it if that doesn't come overnight in the NFL.
Obviously, we're picking first overall for a reason. We've got a lot of holes in our roster that we need to fill. So if this is a process that takes some time, how are you going to respond?
I understand this is going to be a process. I'll be walking into a role where I'll be expected to be a leader pretty early on. So my #1 priority... Man, my agent warned me that some of these questions would be random. Yesterday I was asked about my favorite marine mammals. And now you guys got me singing karaoke? Man, I can't believe it.
Well, the good news is, and I don't mean any offense by this, but we know for sure your game tape is better than your singing.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we got that all figured out.
So if you don't mind, I want to go back to your last college season. It goes without saying that you had a prestigious career. But did you feel like you needed to win the national championship to validate it?
No doubt about it.
2 minutes.
It's gonna be good to get back home.
So that's the situation. The Hawaii charity game that Russell Wilson is hosting is the same day as the Nike event in New York City that Zoe is heading to. And no, it's not possible to do both.
Man, that's tough. What do you think, Jay?
Well, the Nike event is a good opportunity to continue building up your brand. But the EA Sports event